Welcome to Franchise Empires.
And so they paused development. Like, it's obviously a successful, like a wildly successful franchise story now, but like it wasn't without its growing pains. And I think that's the lesson probably for like any prospective franchisee listening now is like, if you are looking at a brand that is in the hype cycle, in this exponential hockey stick kind of growth, expect growing pains. It's not going to be the smooth sailing that, other brands have. There will be some serious growing pains, and that's just, where they are, you don't know, but, have extra working capital in the bank, set aside not just the 90 days that the FDD tells you to have, have an extra chunk of dry powder in the bank, because there's going to be some growing pains that go with it.
Yeah, I got to get Ben Little. He's on Twitter, Zaxby's franchisee.
Good dude.
He said, I got to find the transcript, but he was saying like he doubles the working capital amount, or even like possibly the whole investment. I mean, he's dealing with like multi-million-dollar Zaxby's build outs. So a bit of a different scale that guy operates on. But he was saying like you really need more capital. And the number one reason most people go out of business is because they run out of money. And the thing is, it doesn't like show up right in the FTD as a closure, because depending on the brand, it's usually like there's a bigger franchisee who just gobbles you up. And, that would just kill me if like you were, maybe 3 months away from like hitting profitability, and then everything would have been smooth sailing to a degree, but you just ran out of money. Like that just sucks. So
it's like the FDD stuff, right? It's like for whatever reason, the Federal Trade Commission says a franchise company only has to disclose up to 90 days worth of working capital.
Yeah.
Well, if a franchise company wants to increase that amount to help people understand like a better number that they're going to have, well, now all of a sudden their investment goes up, and it's not conveniently $198,000.99, right? Like there's a whole game that goes into that. And so like, take the item 7s with a grain of salt, because it's only 3 months worth of working capital. And that probably assumes like no revenue coming in, but like you gotta factor that into the ramp up, because it's probably going to be longer than you think. And then, it's like, okay, well, that item 7 is based off of a single unit investment too. So if you end up looking at going the multi-unit route, you got to forget that range that you saw in the item 7 and plop another 30 or 40, 50 grand on top of it, and add working capital to it. Like you got to look at all these things, and it's not like the way the FDDs are, and it's not franchise companies playing games like that. This is what the Federal Trade Commission says how franchise companies need to present the information to prospective franchisees. So you gotta pull different information from different sections of this FDD to kind of get the full picture of what you think you might need capital wise to get into something.
No, for sure. It's such a game on the franchisor side. So yeah, buyers just need to know how the game's played, because it's not going to change anytime soon.